The entire anyway, the youth will not listen to George Weah. We will not listen to nobody until Baka can be booted out. We'll kick Baka out of this place. And anybody stands before the youth and the Liberian people, trust me, there will be a democratic rude awakening of our militancy in compliance with our constitution and democratic conduct. So, nobody will think here the
Of course, African soldiers, indeed, we are here this morning. For freedom. So don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Life is not worth living unless it is lived for someone else. First, forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you are inspired or not. Habit will help you finish and polish your stories. Inspiration won't. Habit is persistence on practice. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. It is a brave thing to have courage to be a person or an individual. It is also perhaps a lonely thing. But it is better than not being an individual, which is to be nobody at all. You may live in the world as it is, but you can still work to create the world as it should be. A joyful life is an individual creation that cannot be occupied or copied from a recipe. You already know happiness is a condition that must be prepared for, cultivated, and defended privately by each person. We are what we pretend to be. We must be careful about what we pretend to be. And so, folks, say a pleasant good morning and welcome to the May week's edition of the program, The Blaze on Blaze 90.7. Remember, today is Wednesday, the 15th day of April 2026. And so my name is Alexander Zesko. Day breaks different in Liberia. Anything is possible. I'm here this morning with Stephen Talu, and together we're going to be driving you straight up to 10 o'clock this morning on today's edition of the program, The Blaze on Blaze 90.7. As usual, coming up, we'll be giving you updates, like I said, from across Liberia, and then we'll have something to talk about. But let me inform you that today is Wednesday as usual, and on the cash giveaway, it is a double day. So that means any amount that you win today is going to be doubled for you. So if you win $4,000 today, you're going to be receiving $8,000. So if you win $5,000, you're going to receive $10,000. Whatever amount that you win today, you are caught and you are told that you've won. Just know that that amount going to be doubled. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Just use $100 LD or 70 cents US. And when that the code star 799 star 9 hash, you'll be asked to select the currency. And if it is LD you want to use to do your transaction, just select number 2 and send it. You'll be asked to put in the number of tickets. That's how many times will you like to play today. So since it is $100 per transaction, you can put in 10 transactions, that's $1,000. 20 transactions, that's about 2,000 LD. And you stand a chance of winning $4,000 Liberian dollars times 2. That is $8,000. Remember, now we have 25 kg bag of rice and oil. So don't be surprised on this program. I'll call somebody based on the performance of that person through the transactions. I'll call the person to tell them that you've won yourself a bag of rice and a tin of oil. The oil goes with the rice. We cannot give one tin of oil. No, that is not representable. So we'll give you rice and oil at once. Or we'll give you cell phone alone. So when you are called they say, oh, you have won yourself a cell phone, it means that only cell phone you'll receive. But if you are called and you are told that you won yourself a bag of rice, that means oil is going to be added. So the person will say a bag of rice and a tin of oil. Or you won yourself $8,000. That's you won $4,000, but we'll double it for you today, which is $8,000. So star 799 star 9 hashes the code. Use $100 LD or 70 cents US, and you stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. That is $8,000. Or we'll give you 25 kg bag of rice and a tin of oil or a cell phone. Or we'll give you 5,000 times 2, which is $10,000. Imagine you use $2,000 to get $10,000, you get a whole lot of profit. So that is how it is like today. So beginning today, we'll be giving out rice and a tin of oil. So like I said on this program, don't be surprised I'll call you that you want yourself 25 kg bag of rice and a tin of oil. I'll locate you the radio station right there in Rehab or Boston Point to come for your rice and your oil. So it is how it is planned today. So just relax yourself, pick up your phone. You can play 10 times, you can play 20 times, you can play 30 times. Just calculate $100 per the total ticket that you put in through, and you'll know how much will be deducted from your account. Because we don't want you to come here and tell us that, I play only 2 times instead of 200 left your phone, 2,000 left your phone. And then you say, oh, well, I only play 2 times. No, $2,000 is about 20 tickets. But at the time you were playing, you're putting the 2, you put 0 behind, you're making it 20. So even if you never had a $2,000 and you put 20, the system going to reject it to tell you that no sufficient credit. So this is how it is playing. This thing is playing along with Don't Start Sell mobile money team. So the way in which it is set, it is how it is. So star 799 star 9 hash. Use $100 LD or 70 cents, and you stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. So just use $100 or 70 cents. You can play 10 times. You can play 20 times. You stand a better chance of entering the draw. We'll give you rice. Don't be surprised I'll call you right now and say you want yourself a bag of rice with a tin of oil. And you'll say, what? And I hope surprise can come. Yeah, so let's see, as the program is going, I'll be monitoring the dashboard to know how you guys are performing. And then but as the program is ongoing, just know that money has been given out. So we'll have to just take a break to call one person to confirm that certain money has gone about. Before then, we'll be giving money out. We'll be coming here for their rice and all of that. So don't feel like because the way we are talking, we are not sending money to people. When somebody wins, if we're having a discussion, we cannot pause the discussion right away to give money out, because we are other people that are just monitoring, focusing on the discussion. So we will not just interrupt, except it is necessary for us to do. And that's where we will come in to call the person that will come for your rest. But before then, we will be giving out rice and money. So star 799 star 9 hashes the code. Use $100 LD or 70 cents, and you stand a chance of winning 4,000 times 2. That is $8,000, or a bag of rice, or a tin of oil, or a cell phone. This is how it is planned today. Any amount that you win today is going to be doubled. Stephen, good morning. Why are you looking at my face?
I'm in the liking and enjoying what you're discussing when it comes to REL, because this is said the institution in partnership with Blaze that you don't lose. You take money you take rice, and somebody was joking me, he said, "My man, please become me warehouse for rice." I say, the good from the radio entertainment in Liberia. But I'm happy this morning to be here on the radio to do our normal thing when it comes to information to our people. Other people get glue rightfully. So that yes, Blaze coming to a song. And the good one too that will inform you as to what to do, as to what decision to take when it comes to your social movement, your political movement, and your economic movement in the country. So, good morning once more. I'm so happy that I'll be a part of this process always, especially so on the midweek edition of The Blaze. Normally, what we discuss when it comes to the sports, because I know you go to some national updates, but the most talk about issue now has to do with the resumption of the election for the elective Congress 2026, which is supposed to be happening in Maryland, but it has been brought back here to Monrovia, City Hall, but applications have started going already. Now, one of the arguments is most times Mustafa Raji, nobody was contesting against him. But again, you just listen to the name of the Chief Executive Officer of Facel FC, Attorney Cassel Kuo. He just submitted his application. I mean, I'm still thinking because the sixth Judicial Circuit Court, the Civil Law Court, said they never had jurisdiction if anything goes wrong when it comes to what the status is. Only the Supreme Court can hear that. And the man finished doing a registration. But what happens if the LFA status says he got some, he didn't meet some criteria. So I'm still suspecting that the issue of this election might go to the Supreme Court because that this is the area where they have jurisdiction. But now, away from that, the Orange Cup 2025 and 26 for the women's category, Shita Angels qualified over the Warriors from the second leg, where the two legs and first one that was a 7, and the second one 4-1 and 7-0. So aggregate for Sheta Angels over the Warrior remains 11-1. So they advance to the semi-final stage and of the women's category of the Orange Cup, followed by War Girls, who also took the fourth area in this Orange Cup of 2025-26. So why elections, LFA election has resumed, is ongoing. The league is still continuing in Liberia, especially in the first division league. So latest is one of the most talked about in the election. Kaseko is going against Mustafa Raji, the current president.
What really is the problem? Is it that Raji is worried about the presence of Kaseko, or he just the Lord, he just want to practice?
Following the discussion, I don't think Raji is worried. I'm not speaking for him though, but what I'm following now for Kaseko. At the time, he even want to quote, it was not the nomination candidate. He didn't register, but because he's one of the person who following the rules, let's say the ethics, the code of conduct of the Liberia Football Association, that has to do with if he committed crime before, and exonerated, you serve your term, you go and work in any part of the government as it is enshrined in the 1986 Constitution of Liberia, according to Article 21. If you free of crime, you can work to anywhere. Now, LFA Code of Conduct in consideration of the FIFA statutes, because everything that you do on a FIFA, your law should go by that of FIFA. And like in Liberia, when you're making law to it should not go against the constitution of the country. So there were Kaseku came and went to court. Now the civil law court of the Safe Judicial Circuit is saying they don't have jurisdiction, so the temporary halt they placed on the election was cancelled, it was lifted. So now the elected Congress, the commission wrote the elected Congress that yes, indeed, the civil law court said they don't have jurisdiction. Anything that comes above them, it should go to the Supreme Court. So you can go and do the registration if the nomination committee, like here you see that the publications of candidates will be done between the 18th of April to the 30th. When you see that they refuse you because of the code of ethics, then the court issue can be taken. But previously, like what was done, but right now he's known as one of the presidential candidates. So if he goes against any code of conduct in the LFA, maybe that was I foreseen another court action. That what happened. So I don't want to speak to say Mustafa Raji is a free. He's according to a press conference recently, he's protecting the Liberian Football Association laws that govern them.
Well,
Yeah. So if you heard, if you read and saw it, then you want to go ahead to do court proceeding, level you, and that what been happening. And so this is why it becomes one of the most talked about issues in the country.
okay, so folks, this is how it is. This is Liberia now, so it was
And you know,
a law is a law, eh?
yeah, the law.
Yeah, they practice it. Okay, so let's go through some of the updates this morning. We are told that the body responsible for steering development in Bong County has been struggling to understand its own mandate. Then why were you appointed? Roles and coordination responsibilities. The county's top official acknowledged Wednesday during a capacity building workshop convened to address the gap. So, Lolia Howard Norris, the superintendent of the county, made the admission during a one-day accountability workshop organized by NEMO Partners for Democratic Development, collaboration with the Bong County Administration and local civil society organizations, bringing together more than 50 county-level stakeholders at a section held under the theme Building Strong Accountability Framework for County Development. So, the superintendent is saying that the Steering Development Committee of Bong County that is clothed with the responsibility and the roles of development. You don't understand what they're supposed to do.
So why were they there for all the time that today they getting to know that?
I don't know I didn't know what she say about this particular statement. Okay, this is it. She says this workshop is very timely, especially at the time when the CDSC is struggling to fully understand its roles, responsibilities, and how to coordinate across different stakeholders, referring to the County Development Steering Committee. So the CDSC stands for that.
Yeah. The county.
So with the knowledge acquired today, we are going back with the increased understanding of the significance, mandates, structures, and communication mechanisms of the County Development Steering Committee and how to align our development plans with the county development agenda.
So my question is, when did it start to get to know that yes, indeed, it was challenging? Were they not given the term of reference with respect to what they're supposed to do?
You might even eating all the money, so
Yeah, so maybe that.
okay, so yeah, that's Bon
My
County
man,
for
my man
you.
is saying anything is possible. No, that's similar story in Grange though. Since 2025, the CSDSC trying to ascertain the report of the then used to money that is erased and I mean everything elapsed.
So the issue
La-
of the Bear Mountain too.
So Liberia is just the same
Why
thing.
they are roughly extracting 900 kilograms of gold every month, about $135 million from the impoverished communities of Grand Cape County. The Bear Mountain Mining Corporation was simultaneously inputting nearly everything. We've been saying it. Everything its workers consumed, from eggs, chicken, and honey to soap, detergents that tassel,
Yeah, man.
toilet tissue, goods that
To-
sit on shelves in markets across Liberia.
To
We sell it the other time.
to washing cars and all.
That even toothpick, those Turkish boys can import them.
Bossman, Bossman washing car. Me, I didn't want to hurt him. He said,
They were getting Aqua Life, but they say they're spending so much money on Aqua Life, so they started to import their own water. So you see how those people behaving to us. Chicken and chicken eggs, they import them. Honey, they import them. Say they want to in a
you know, good.
contaminated. Soap, tar soap, that detergents, any kinds. The toilet tissue that they operating, they producing it here. They say that one high. These are things that you find on shelves in markets, especially even in supermarkets. So the good news is that we are told there are some group of lawyers or citizens that are mobilizing to sue Bear Mountain, especially citizens from Crankett Mount. So that's something that we've been listening to. So to this end, prominent opposition leaders Arizona Benedict Cummings and Councillor Tiawonse Gonglu have sharply criticized efforts by the House of Representatives to expel Yeke Koluba of District 10, describing the move as politically motivated, inconsistent with democratic norms. So some illegal logging and environmental degradation. That's one. A 25-year-old resident of the Country community in Lower Mangibi County is currently under investigation by the Liberian National Police following his arrest for alleged possession of a short single-barrel firearm and one empty red shell.
Why are you doing that?
I say, what are you doing? What is it? So, a suspect is identified as Justice Nyangbo. He was arrested on Saturday, April 11, at his residence. It tells you when they are ongoing and register it. The president just extended
The time.
the time.
It's
The
been
executive order.
announced over and over and again
Yeah.
to tell you Liberian man doesn't even respect the law.
So, staying in Magibi, the Liberian National Police has arrested and charged 10 men, most of them motorcyclists, in connection with a riot that disrupted a murder investigation in Kakata last weekend. 10 men.
Damn.
So, the incident began at 7:45 a.m. on April 10, which was on Friday, after police authorities received a report of an unconscious man being found along the road from the Mandina community in Kagata to the Muslim graveyard. And the victim was identified as 22-year-old Eric Couler of Morris's Farm, who reportedly had multiple wounds.
It's not easy in the country.
Yeah, so folks, these are just little updates we just sort of bringing to you this morning, but let's have something to talk about. The cash giveaway is on *799 *9#. We have bag of rice here. You say you don't want it. With dinner of oil. You possibly use just 500 to get it.
La bien, mais ça m'a donné un bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you also stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. That is $8,000. So any amount that you win today is going to be double. So *799 *9#. Just use $100 or 70 cents or more. Because the more you play, the better the chances for you to enter the draw. But like I said, we are giving our money to people while the program is ongoing. We cannot just stop to, if we just put stop to the program and start to call winners, definitely we are not just going to have any discussion, because there are so many people that are winning rice, winning money, because you receive the text that you have won yourself a bag of rice and a dinner of oil. The only thing you will have to do for us when you call, just to know the location if you don't know. So *799 *9#, use $100 LD and or 70 cents US, and you stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. That's $8,000 on winning 5. That's one bag of rice, 25 kg bag of rice plus a dinner of oil. And definitely we are going to be giving out rice today. Okay, so we'll start with yesterday's development. So the Students' Unification Party held their March for Jobs and Justice yesterday. So
Jobs and justice.
yeah,
2 in 1.
it started fine. I think on the radio yesterday, Mandy was there giving us updates.
Yeah.
So later on, we just saw the action, stones throwing, police firing tear gas to disperse the crowd, the protesters, and all of that. And the SUP had to regroup, and then they read their petition statement. They had some genuine points within the statement. You know, sometimes if you're organizing, if you're going to just be a petition, instead of infringing on the rights of others who are not even part of the protests, people can go out to petition the government. It doesn't have to be blocking road or coming in the streets,
Brutality.
and all of that. You just have to, one or two leaders will have to just move to where you want to present your petition, to call on the person as to receive that petition, that, oh, have our petition, want to read that for you, want to read it out. Even if you will say, okay, you'll go read it to the Capitol building outside or in front of UL, that's just petition. You want for your message to reach. But sometimes the atmosphere in which, because you want to make point too, you want for it to appear like, yes, indeed, we're able to make sure we block the road, to the street, and all of that. So the police will always be instructed not for you to come the road to obstruct others' movement as well. So
Because at least the fact remains that you're not the only citizens. Even though you got your points, that's
of course,
supposed to be
of course. So
delivered.
like I said, they really have good points. They really have good points. But again, on the other hand, there are other means of which you have to disperse crowd, especially as a police officer. everything should not just be using excessive force on citizens who had gone out to petition their own government. There are people who were in the midst of those protesters that even voted this government, thinking that things going to be better for them, but not. Only a few group of people are benefiting, so they now feel reduced, left out. So all they have to do is to go out to inform the government about what is happening in terms of jobs and justice for others who have lost their lives and who have been victimized. So they had a statement prepared already. So what really took them long to not read the petition statement for them to leave the street? That was the problem. So later on, when they regroup, they decided to march on the road. So even the street they are marching on, they took the entire street. So it means that there was no movement of vehicles to that particular area. And these are things the police will not let to see. But you always have to do it like you want to make point. So by the time they get instruction that we don't want, there are other people that's already moving with a vehicle, so those people are blocking the road. You make sure you disperse them. They don't leave the road so they can have free movement.
Even normal walking, not only vehicles alone.
So you will see them holding one another hands, taking the entire street, which we believe is not correct. You had a point. You were just going to petition, to read a petition, and give your ultimatum. Then you do that. But you want to always do it. Like, things will not always be the same. So even if you did it yesterday and you succeeded in the process, you may not do it today to succeed.
Every day is not Sunday.
The person now yesterday may be soft in handling issues with you. But the person that will come today, do not test that person's patience. So after the regroup, they came up to give that petition. They went to the U.S. Embassy where the sub chairman made a statement there. So we're just going to briefly get a few words from him at the U.S. Embassy, even though he did not speak to any representative from the embassy, but you are just having press engagement.
We will continue to protect the democracy of the state. As I speak to you now, more than 20 of our comrades are being arrested unlawfully, and they are being put on in hospital for doing nothing. We came out very peacefully and we made it to the press. But the Bagago regime is fighting by the resource of the people because they cannot act particularly based on their objective and their policy. And so we will be presenting the copy of this petition to the U.S. Embassy. If the government cannot find solution, we will consistently engage and we will run all international panels of the Ghana neglect as well as abuse of human rights in this country. Don't let the found out communication party. No. Don't let corporation militant the mass of the Liberian people.
Mr. Chairman, the chairman will carry the petition to the Liberian embassy.
U.S. Embassy in Liberia instead. Yeah, so
For everything again.
yeah, so the chairman of the of SOUP just made a brief statement while moving towards the embassy to give copy of the petition to the U.S. to present it to the embassy and then move on. So, like I said, they have point, and there is a petition.
At least 10% to national budget to agriculture.
thereby providing thousands of jobs and curbing the challenge of food insecurity in extreme Congo. Confirm that the government of Liberia will respect the liberalization policy by protecting Liberian local farmers and rubber farmers, especially Liberian rubber exporting companies, against the foreign interests, particularly the Jackie companies and its criminal cartel and companies in the government. Confirm that all cases involving alleged violations of human rights, including incidents of violence or abuse against citizens, be investigated properly and transparently with those responsible held accountable in accordance with the law. Concerning that the Bwakaku regime immediately put an end to the politically motivated removal of most of our candidates on material represented from Boyaka Koliba or race or special revolutionary action. Can you get that? Can end that the government of Liberia immediately institute a comprehensive, transparent process to investigate all allegations of rape and sexual violence and arrest individuals accused thereof, such as Brian McGill and Peter Von Jalan, so that they can ensure that those cases are prosecuted without delay. That survivors are provided the direct direction and adequate protection, medical care, and psychological support, and that the justice system operates free from political interference so that accountability is not selected for unilateral, thereby reaffirming the law and restoring public confidence in the state's commitment to safeguarding the dignity of the security of the state. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Brian again. Brian again, the rapist, yo. And now, with immediate effect, the government immediately on improving the ensuring that the University of Liberia can be modernized and extended so that it can be represented and competent with regional universities as well as international universities. And then, that the Liberia National Police refrain from all acts of brutalization against people university students as well as the mass of the Liberian people. In light, the Federal State Education Party let us emphasize that this petition shall not be mistaken rhetoric or a ceremonial appeal to authority, but a suspended intervention grounded in the land reality of the Liberian people. The issue raised herein are not speculative or exaggerated. They are concrete manifestations of structural conditions that continue to undermine the dignity, stability, and the future of our state.
Now, these are just a few counts within the petition. Like I said, they have a very serious point that they raised, the issue of Bryant McGill, Peter Bonjala. Those were people that were accused of rape. But again, like Brian McGill, they have other people, other civil society organizations going to even protest or petition the police to have him arrested. But he wasn't arrested. He only used to go to the police station for investigation. Later on, we were told by the RG that required DNA. So the DNA proved that McGill was not the one that penetrated.
My people.
So the issue of Peter Bonjala, up to now, we don't even know the location, but we are told that he's in custody or he was being released on bail until investigation is concluded. But till now, we are not getting anything of such. But again, these are just few things that they raised. Like I said, they made some points.
All those are issues of national concern.
So the issue of Yeke Koluba, Yeke Koluba,
Just in.
his friends are the ones dealing with him. The government may be involved, but if you can remember during the saga at the house,
Yeah, the impasse.
they told you that the executive cannot infringe or intrude into what is happening at the house. So they didn't get any fish or frying that other thing. So that issue of representation get called over, and the recent one is the one involving Stephen Talos County District 3 Representative Jacob C. DB II.
District number 3, yeah.
So he accused the speaker and the deputy speaker on Spoon TV, alleging that the two people took about 200,000.
Yeah. For the visit of
To go to
Liberia, Guinea, Buddha.
the Lofa County in Foya. So we are told that he made a statement on the radio, and then the Rules, Order, and Administration Committee chair communicated with the host of the Spoon Talk, Stanton Waterspoon, and Stanton confirmed, of course. Stanton said Jacob DB didn't appear, but he called on the show and said that the trip to the Salamba Bulla, the speaker and the deputy speaker took about 200,000. So that investigation started and is ongoing. But Jacob, the lawmaker, has denied.
The messenger, yeah.
Yeah. He denied that. He denied this particular statement of his. So he said he heard, but he was not direct to say the speaker and the deputy speaker received money. But he later on he said he heard. He heard that people took about 200,000 from the house's budget to go to the Salamba border. So the plenary instructed the Rules Order Administration Committee to investigate. And this complaint was being channeled by Nimba County District 5 Representative Koto S. Kwagru, who accused DB of making damaging public statements against House Speaker and Deputy Speaker on the Spoon Talk program. So that investigation is ongoing currently. And the audio recording was presented by Koto Kwagru. It was placed before the committee. So DB stopped short of a full denial, accepting with an that was played is my voice, accepting without admitting the purported recording that was played is my voice. The holding started. So the investigation continues. So Yege Koliwa was given 2 days. I think he should be going for investigation today. So Monday, Tuesday passed. So today he should be appearing for another investigation. So will DB John represent Koliwa, and we are told he did an apology letter. I mean, Simitaro lawmaker.
Liberian lawmaker. Anything that message endorse, it becomes the benefit of everybody in this country. And this is why sometimes when people preach in other countries with respect to engagement as to the benefit of the citizen, people always give example on Nema. People speak with one verse. Unfortunately, other countries differ. And I don't know why when other representatives, senators travel to other countries, they see some good examples, they don't bring them back to have it implemented in our country. Again, it comes down to the issue of being self-centered. But this time, oh man, if you saying things, know yourself because there are many lies on AI now. It has come to the social media. Somebody will get me and see something. Is it a AI?
So, like we were saying, the issue of the police using excessive force on protesters was not necessary. There are so many ways. We've been saying this thing over and over that people can be given a chance to go in the streets. But sometimes when you go to, if you're going out, like we have always told people, if you're planning a protest, if you say it's a peaceful march, it should be peaceful.
I think I had a question to many yesterday whether, I mean, we expected it to end peacefully,
Yeah.
but on the contrary, it
It
went
didn't
on
end so.
away. Yeah.
So if you are being caught in the street to go and protest or do a peaceful march, tell your leaders, we just hope that this thing will be peaceful. When you go into march and the police also instructing you to pass to a specific area, they right thing, I think I'm bringing noise. Police say the person that's already received the petition will come meet people right here to give a petition. You don't have to come in the public. Like you went to the U.S. Embassy. Nobody could go to the U.S. Embassy to say, okay, we're using tear gas on you, but no. You present your petition right there. We monitor protestations across Liberia from 2018. At the time, Martin Colley bring back our 16 billion, bring back our money, protest. We were in the rain. It was in September. So they carried a petition to U.S. Embassy, European Union, and that of the UN headquarters. Traffic was moving. Martin always tell you, say, you take one sack while you're marching, giving a petition to one place to another.
Yeah, but because other people got to pass on.
The June 7 protest, the only place they blocked, and in fact, police themselves directed traffic, the Jarata area. And they went to the executive mansion, blocked that whole road. We were there too as well. So, if it has reached to a point, that's why I said the easy Fula man or Manugo man met yesterday. You may not meet him today. You may meet the violent ones. So if you accept you want to make points, so you would like to defy whatever thing you are afraid to do. Because you want to be in the news, whether for negative reason or positive reason. So when you are arrested, you'll be talking. Oh, the police are you reckless. They do this one, do that one.
They want to be educating people on their own job.
When the people say they're having their protests, if you know you're not part of them, but you present your support, it should go in line with what they are trying to do. Most of the students or those who were protesting yesterday were arrested. The police arrested them yesterday.
And they were saying for nothing. For me, one good thing I know, if you're breaking the law, while it is expected of you to have gone right, you got to be taken into custody.
Yeah.
But again, the people who know the law in the country that don't respect it plenty.
So portion of their petition statement says there is a need for the government to increase civil servants' salary up to 500 LD at least. And that makes sense. Because these are people that are doing the work. So if you have genuine statements like this, you don't just have to create a scene
I will end bad.
Just make sure this your concern is being given to the person that's supposed the person have been designated to receive it. Not to just create a scene because your life matter too. Now those are arrested, they slept in jail. Like he said, some people are in the hospital. But for us, we are not verified as to who at the hospital or whether people were arrested yesterday were sent to the hospital because they were brutalized. But we just heard it from the chairman of the SUP. So I said we do an independent verification to know that indeed some people were brutalized and sent to hospital. We can now confirm to you that people were arrested and sent to hospital. But people were arrested by the police, including the CDC COP chairman, Foden Massacre. So he was arrested and placed in a pickup yesterday and taken to the police headquarters. So, like I said, the petition should not be mistaken for rhetoric or ceremonial appeal to authority. The issue raised herein are not speculative and exaggerated. They are concrete manifestations of structural conditions that are continuing to undermine the dignity, stability, and the future of our society. That's good points that you're raising. So, like I said, people will be giving support to whatever you plan to do, especially those in opposition. So, if you don't have control over them, the situation may change, and you will be now a case because you are the one that organized it. So let's just do better next time. Well, our main focus right now is the 45 million United States dollars supplementary budget submitted by the president on Monday. Stephen Dalu.
My man, there are a lot of things coming up. Are we really taking into consideration things that will support and benefit the citizens?
So we have said it before and will continue to say President Joseph Boakai and his government, they have not given us a gallon of fuel before. George Weah, Cummings, Berity, they have not given us a gallon of fuel before. So what we see will tell you, look in your face, will tell you, enable you to live with it, or you do what you're supposed to do.
Or you correct
Now the
yourself.
president submitted a draft supplementary budget in a tune of $45 million. So supplementary budget is just an additional budget to the $1.2 billion that has been passed. But that's not my concern. It is a good thing that as revenue grows, the budget add up, especially for some agencies that are supposed to perform. So out of the 45 million, 40 million USD comes from undisbursed World Bank 2025 budget support, while the 5 million is the estimated domestic revenue over performance from 2025. Now y'all listen. I only want to capture a few things, few entities that some money has been allotted to. Then you will be the judge. The Minister of Justice for bolder response. The 45 million. We are not going to the $1.2 billion. We are going into the 45
The
million
supplementary,
supplementary budget that
yeah.
was just submitted by the president.
That the main focus.
What
on-
is in there for those ministries and agencies that I'm about to call? The Ministry of Justice, that includes the police, immigration. They have $1.5 million for them in a supplementary budget. the National Security Agency, EALA.
Voila.
They have $2.5 million for them. That's NSA. The Ministry of National Defense. Yeah, those are responsible for recruitment into the AFL.
Plenty people will soon come.
How much they give them? $600,000 US. And $9 million. I ain't $1 million. Say. Education sector. In the supplementary budget, they have $7.3 million for them. That is in addition to their previous budget in a $1.2 billion. The Ministry of Health or the health sector. What money? Anyway, let me finish. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
The
breakdown
Ministry of
first.
Health in the supplementary budget has $10.9 million. Public administration, you have $11.4 million. Secondly, regrettably, Ministry of Agriculture, all the agriculture sector get $500,000.
Foods production.
Infrastructure and
Reduced.
basic services,
Oh, yeah.
$7.16 million. So these are just key institutions that are just captured for me. We're still there. AFL recruitment gave 600,000, and 600 persons supposed to be recruited. Now, AFL recruitment was 600,000. Then police recruitment and equipment, 500K. What are you saying? But hey, my people, July 26th celebration. They put 150,000. Steven. Your local ball. To strengthen border and recruitment. Oh. And recruitment just to the joint border security operations.
For more protection.
Yeah, $1.5 million. So you see, why will the government, like I said, the $45 million is good, but the allotment to me is not good at all. It's not even in the interest.
Because Alice, the placement is not even satisfactory.
AFL getting 600,000.
AFL, we're talking about the strength of the army. Even though we can't disclose how many AFL now, but the security sector in this country, you're talking about less than 8
Then
million.
NSA receiving $2.5 million.
Yeah.
Now for NSA, my former boss, still my boss, Omer Simpson, when he appeared here on this radio, he made me to understand that the works of the NSA should not be overlooked. And he even said that the budget the NSA is carrying, I think $22 million, is very small. He said NSA, he said LS people can be sleeping. And that's the time NSA can be working. But you don't know. There are so many operations the NSA can get rid of that we can't know. But we can just go in the morning and see the country safe. So he said there was a need to even increase NSA budget. But on the other hand, government will always use the NSA to allot money to them. Because that's the same thing we're going through today with the summer tour. It's security operations. So money, just so money and give to the people based on the directives from the president. Then It is what they put investigating today. So the next government that will come, they left with you to fold your hands to not also investigate.
Yeah. Yeah, be closed.
If it will be good for you, you'll be successful in the process. I mean, opposition. So you see, another $2.5 million has been allotted to the NSA. But for me, I don't want to talk much about that because the veteran security man with so much knowledge made us to understand that the NSA is not an entity to play with. They should even carry the highest budget. But he had his own security reason of saying so. Because he was in the NSA as deputy for operations in the past regime. So I don't want to go there with so many things when it has to do with the NSA. But me, ever receiving 600,000.
Yes, less.
The Ministry of Agriculture or Agriculture Sector receiving just 500,000. But education receiving $7.3 million. The Ministry of Health receiving $10.9 million additional budget. When fee B, people were just protesting a few days. Their lack of bags, the entire hospital is filthy. The workers, they were protesting. And the Ministry of Health got involved. I didn't want to receive an additional $10.9 million or so. So where is the impact for the last 3 years or 2.5 years? What impact the Ministry of Health has had on the people of Liberia? Now we go to JFK. The dialysis machines, we are told only 8 are functioning. And the 8 that are functioning, we are told that 2 is reserved for BB people. The 2 machines are reserved for BB people. So the representative will just kind of walk and go there, go do a dialysis. No question. They may not be me. But there are other citizens who are also going through a lot that want to do their dialysis. Instead of the regular 4 hours, it shouldn't just be said 4 hours, even though I'm not a health practitioner, but it should have much time. If you have so many machines, you will let to accommodate even 50 persons a day. There are other machines there that are damaged too as well. We are told the machines will be 12. You just listen to one of the victims a few days. And by the special grace of God, she's recovering. But you continue to allot money. But people, every day they are traveling. Using this same money, same budget to travel around. The knowledge you're getting there is not helping. Now, Enfield, you accuse the Enfield director of something. The investigation proved that nothing happened. They went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court instructed the executive marshal to reinstate that the Dugbe Chris, till now, that has not been done. Communication has not been sent. The executive marshal is still tight-lipped on this issue. So it means that Supreme Court says something, the executive cannot go by it. So, folks, we cannot continue because if I just keep talking these things, I will get emotional. But this is Liberia for you, and this is the rescue government that we all, because this is the government for everyone, including the opposition. Because if everything goes bad, it will affect all of us. Even you that come in as opposition, even if you have the chance to come back to power, you will find it difficult to improve on it. So you also call that to start stealing too, just as they are doing it too. They'll have Liberia been looking. So people will always be fighting one another to get there. When a person gets there, it means that everybody will survive.
It becomes something they usually say.
So they'll always do it as a call up. Like, oh, we inherited a so account from these people. So we are making sure that we put everything on path. But the money that they use, taking it small on cover. Because you want to improve yourself again to start stealing. And I had that will always be. And when somebody said, let's just get rid of the old CDC and UPT, you'll get new face. It's not just about new party, but new face. Because if you create new party, the same old faces will go there to create the same corrupt people.
But at least the old faces are still living. What would do? These are people who set the system, the particular system. Like they will say they are friendly with the USA. That implementation. But they can travel there, they come back, they do the same, the labyrinth thing.
Okay, folks. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Make sure you don't start sell subscriber. You have $100 LD or 70 cents. You stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. That's $8,000. So let me give 1,000 to somebody real quick this morning. Let me give 1,000 to somebody quick this morning before we open the lines for you. Like I said, I'll be giving money. So if you are there, you're not playing, then good for you. Yeah, but I'm giving 1,000 LD to this number. So the person can start at day. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Use $100 LD or 70 cents US, and you stand a chance of winning $4,000 times 2. That is $8,000. So let me give the 1,000 to this person quickly. So $1,000 to this number and see if let me see if he or she will pick this call. So star 799 star 9 hash, star 799 star 9 hash.
Yellow valued subscriber. The subscriber you're trying to reach is currently out of coverage area.
Okay, so I'll try that. I'll try that again. Let me see what happens. Let me try it again. If you say out of coverage area, then we have to go for another number. So there's a need to give 1,000 to this number. If this person number still out of coverage area, then
Yellow valued subscriber. The subscriber you're trying to reach is currently out of coverage area. Please call again.
So we don't have to waste time on that. Go for another number. Like I said, you have so many people that are playing and they have been receiving that money. See the reason why we have not been calling. So we'll just send you the money. And we don't call you because you can waste our time to pick your call. So you see now, just for me to pause to call one number.
Yeah.
So the person is not picking, the person number is not one of that. So we just been sending money out. This morning we've given money out. We have called people for send rest to somebody and they'll be coming for anytime this morning. And this is how it is like. So we'll just pick chance, just to communicate with you before we continue the discussion. So if this person doesn't pick, we'll go for another number real quick because we don't have time. There are people who are waiting to get us. So let me try again. I'll try for the last time and then we'll go for another number because
I've been amazing a log this morning.
Then I continue. So star 799 star 9 hash, use $100 LD or 70 cents.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. You're live on the radio. What is the name? What is a name? You are live on the radio.
James Squad.
James, have you been doing a cash giveaway?
Yeah.
Okay, so James, I'm sending you $1,000 this morning as top to your account so you can continue to do the cash giveaway and you stand a chance of winning 4,000 times 2. Today we are also giving rice and oil, so it's up to you. So I just send you $1,000.
Thank you.
All right. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code. So folks, you can now call us on 0777 907 907, 0777 907 907, 0887 111 107, 0887 111 107. These are the numbers to call and be a part of the conversation this morning. Do you agree with these supplementary budgets, especially with the allotments? And what is a take on what happened yesterday at the Capitol Hill? Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
My name is Jesus Corey. I'm calling for Epiazi community.
Okay, go on.
I want to ask you a question. How you can play the win cash Abdullah money?
Okay, so just make sure you have today is $100 LD or 70 cents, and then you dial a code *799*9#. So when you dial a code *799*9#, you send it. You'll be asked to select currency, so you know which one the currency your money is on. So if it is LD, you select number 2, then you OKA. When you OK, they'll ask you the number of tickets. That's how many times you want to play. So you know how much you have. You can play 10 times, 20 times, and yeah, you put your mobile money pin, you are done.
All right, thank you.
All right. So let's get the score. We are actually not. You just need
Yes,
education. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Alvin Chia. I call you from Sokene.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'm
Avi.
a P. Yeah. I can straight to the issue. My brother, you see our leaders. Our leaders does not have passion for the AFL. It does not have passion for the officer of Liberia. It's just that when a member want to do something, but it's like someone forcing you to do it. Someone forcing you to anything. I don't have passion, I want to do it. But I just have to do it. Now, the whole AFL media looking. They put on passion with AFL. But just give out, tell up the person. They do not have passion for the AFL. You look at the officer like Brewer, they give that kind of money. The money over the officer like Brewer. After they give my brother, the agriculture, it is frustrating to be friends. Very sickening and weakening to see our agriculture, that type of money, 500,000 to go in our agriculture. President who believes that state agriculture, that got BS in agriculture, who serve in that position on the door administration, see that type of money in agriculture. It's very sickening and weakening. Our leaders don't love this country. Labura Prophet is our leader. They don't love the country. They're only there for themselves. When they're not in power, they will come and make see more, drop the Liberian people, can do them. When the Liberian people give them the power, then they start to enrich they themselves and the children. They don't love this country. People are very wicked. My brother, thank you very much. I left my kids.
All right. Thank you. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead.
I'm patient calling for people who remember the concern at all for justice.
Go ahead, Patience.
Hey, Zana. You come and ask you.
Yeah.
That's just what I think. It trains army. It's just what I think it trains army. Then you give it all that money to the health center. Well, no medicine. Before they get in TV money, they can see it. All that money get to the health center. What they doing in the country? What they for ambulance they get? What they medicine? People protesting for salary. All GSK. They will refer to different areas to buy medicine. All that money given to them. They forget them for the army getting 600,000. 600,000 can train the military. What the people need to eat. The government is ready. The government going to be educated government. They said all of them were in F. They're not prepared to train the army. They're not prepared. The same way my educated army, that the same way the black men treating the army. They are not prepared. Up to now, people say, oh, the government not prepared to train the people. What can I just do it to say, maybe say the selection forcing me? Let me just do it this way. But they are not prepared. They're going to be educated. Nothing will get for the government. Nothing tangible will see for the government.
Yeah.
If you want to know anything, they're going to be educated for the 2 years of extreme government. So they look at how they run in the country. No here, no there, everything upside down. They lost direction. Nothing will get for them, man. Thank you for the opportunity, my brother.
Okay, call us on 077790790 0887 11107 0887 11107. Let's hear you this morning. We are also looking at the protesters yesterday, the protests, how it ended. What do you make of the reaction from the police and even the organizers of the protests? So you can also send us your text message or messages on those numbers 087 111 or 0777 907 907. I'm going to read them out for you at the end. But please indicate your name and your location. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Live, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for your show. What is our this Sunday? For the legal market, the legacy of former President here, a concerned member of the Labor for Justice. But I hear you say the government is giving 700,000 to the army.
Yeah, to do recruitment.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. The reason why you see the same like one for is only in defense of Nigeria and Nigeria. You see the kind of ill treatment according ill treatment to the ancestors of Nigeria. Where in the country we are hearing about one president, one man taking 10 million to pay his travel room in Foya. Then you taking 700,000 and give it to army to pay over 1,000 human beings.
I mean, the toy says it's not a man private home. The mayor is the property for the government of Liberia.
Something that concerns the masses. Then you give me little money, small money. How you think it will be effective? But you are taking 10 million, and we are even hearing another property that is constructed in a yard in Monterado and Juco. It is completed. It will be to the amount of 3 million. My brother, you see the kind of injustice that's going on? You see the kind of business where we are coming up to tell the Nigerian people that concern like them for justice is coming to defend you, to speak for you, to expose all the ill and wickedness of this regime. For me, I don't call it government, I call it a criminal cartel that have come to exploit this country, my brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's get this person from the Lone Star line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Cleber Joe calling from Kingsville. Let me say this to the supplementary budget. You see, the reason our leader, they don't want to support the army or they don't want to put more money in the army because they fear, they kind of fear that when the army is quick and well sophisticated and have more manpower, that the day they're doing so better in the country, the army will try to take all the country. That's why the people doing the thing, they're doing it all of fear.
No,
they don't want to
I don't think
support the army. Yes, that's why they're doing it. Fear, so they won't suppress the army that the army will not have no voice in the country. So they will do anything they feel like doing to the citizens. Yeah, that's the reason they're doing it. The leaders are very wicked.
That's
all of them, that one person, all of them are very wicked to the citizens of the country.
Okay, thank you. I think that's your own opinion. It has to do with
the people speaking a view, but the thing is, I mean, we just gotta keep informing.
They want to keep the army because they want they have a fear of.
Because that protection every settle.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Steven.
Yeah,
Pascal.
my man Pascal, welcome, man.
So, I'm getting confused with the whole army. You can even have a starting army person. If Labrador does not pick a saloon in the case of what we did to Guinea, where you put drag on the water, your pictures are Guinea will not enter. You know, they will not enter because you see. That's why you need answer. So we're not fighting with anybody. Why are we here so concerned about having good day? That rest. The government has got major priority. Is it because you speak from Guinea and they're angry? They enter your land so you that Yaka said the land for Guinea, let them take it. It is simply because of your stealing attitude that got Guineans angry. You think Guineans are not seeing what is happening in Kinjong? And they know you're vulnerable. You reckless even with your resources. They know that. So they will enter your plane when you're stealing from them. Somebody telling me the government using people market me. Using people market me, that the Guinean be taking away our people are driving them. And what's in that flag on our hand? And you go, you can hear something. You can say this, invite Yaka will be a spoil, all of that. All you kind of joke.
Okay.
All the kind of joke. They are jokers. They are jokers. I pay all of them. I got someone else sharing the money. That's what I've been doing. Someone.
Oh, good.
If the co-chair Westminster partner at the legislature, they're sharing the money, as we've been told. Look, you can store all your stuff. And worker has messed up with you.
Okay.
How can you? After me, Stevie, United Party is always worried. So I'm any. How can you want to respect the law? He said, everybody's supposed to obey the law of the country, which is good. You got to reduce people. You got a man who used the national budget, even though he was not sick. Some people say your carrot that was supposed to buy Yam back to MPO. As a brother say, if I do it, then I mean 10 to 18-year-old for.
How are you meant to you?
He really is home, eh?
How are you meant to you?
Yes. Have you done it? And you will not get without any time.
And get personal information.
You can use all the makeup, you're not getting your and you want people to respect the so they will tell you from there because it's so old. So the question was asking. Because the brother didn't say to give all of us a better life. He didn't say to protect the resources of our country. I say he's so old to respect the dignity of our people. How can be a matter is exploit our resources and our people live in actual property? So you didn't say for that one.
Thank you.
How can the police are beating people? I hear you say where you go and the police no. Just stop it. The police got no right to be anybody in UPS gas. I told you, my man, that's what there should be a code that somebody will apply on the police. Do you know what it means to beat people? You just enter the car once and say, oh, they say you're in your party flower. So you start beating the student because they ask you to go. No.
Thank you, Pascal.
Start restrained. And like you said, we'll be there next week. We'll come there to speak. And we speak. The government have never listened.
Thank
and
you.
They tend not to even listen.
Let's get it all up, people. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get it all up. Good morning. We don't have luxury of time. Good morning.
Thank you. This is Edmund Carr, a member of the Concerned Librarian for Justice. Look, the government of the day, they are raising money, but they lack the ability to properly use the money. They got the money, but they didn't know how to use it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Because you would tell me that if even we have not ever touched on our army, but this thing that happened between us and Guinea that is still ongoing, which they are chasing Yeke for, they should ring bell to us that we should do more to improve our army. Because where in the world, the $1.2 billion, NSA got 22+ million. Then the supplementary budget, they got 2.5 million. Then you come here, you tell me that border patrol. What kind of border patrol? 1.5 million.
Border operation, yeah.
What we are doing here, if we're not careful, the army will go for mutiny. I'm telling you, we need to be careful. We need to be careful with what we are doing because we cannot train our Ghana men and women to serve in the army of Liberia that should be standing to the border to defend us. They are underpaid. They don't. The logistics is not there. They will continue to send huge money.
Thank you.
Because the reason why, let me conclude on this. The reason why the government always send the money to NSA, they send it there, then they go back for it. That is why you always see them raising NSA bar their budget very, very high. And this is not good.
Thank you.
That's not do the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me get my boy Joe Tama. Joe, good morning.
Good morning, Alex, and good morning to Stephen as well.
Go ahead.
Let me say this very clear. President Walker is fueling gradually.
Okay.
President Walker is not living up to the promises of the Liberian people. President Walker has failed within 3 years administrations. Stephen, for me, I always say this. The President Walker does well, I will say it. The President Walker does wrong, I'm not paid by him. I'm not surviving by him.
Even though you supported him?
Even though I supported him and still supporting him, when the wrongs are done, after we see it because anything that happens, I'm directly affected. President Baka is not affected in no way. If transportation fare goes up today, Tamba is affected. President Baka is not affected.
Of course.
So meaning I should continue to speak and back the wrong only because I voted for President Baka and supported President Baka.
Okay.
No. On the arrest agenda, one of the E stands for agriculture. So if you are not prioritizing agriculture to feed your citizens, and the background of which President Baka comes from is from the agricultural sector.
Of course, yes.
So meaning we did criticize President William here for not supporting sport because he came from the sporting background. Today, President Baka is from the agricultural background. Why is he not prioritizing agriculture but sending more money to NSA because he want to complete all of the unfinished projects? Yes, definitely.
Okay,
because
thank you.
We have here, we have a gigantic structure on the old road. On the old road, I'm directing you now. On the old road is smart fee. Do you know I support President Baka, right? On the old road is smart fee, on smart fee old. There's a building there. That building belongs to President Baka.
Okay.
So now, President Baka will be moving to rehab because he will be moving to the old road because he's complaining that the overhead project blocking him and the traffic congestion, so you're about to move on the old road.
Okay,
that's the property you're about to move to.
Thank
and
you.
If you come to Abandon Greece on the GSA road, Katumu Baka is building houses there.
Okay.
If he goes to Tinga Village, Tanta building houses there. So the excess money that is allocated to NSA is to complete the unfinished project, not for no bull patrol.
Thank you.
The people must start lying to the people.
Thank you.
President Baka is a criminal. President Baka is a wrong.
Thank you.
Still,
thank you. This is my first time to hear Joe talking like that.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, because he supported the United Party. Good morning.
He's so frustrated.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, man. Yes, quickly, please.
Yeah, I listen to you. You tell you, the country for ourselves, we are going by war. We are looking at the whole country.
Okay.
The only person who are going by war is President Baka. Like therefore, when I see that man like, one pass, one living thing of his, I'm ready. I see the way that man at the very place. I say yes, and I look at the poor people Baka. They stay in the zero. So they're coming to come credit all away from me. I can feel sorry for them.
Okay.
Because we really like we will look up for person who put him in power and they wish I said we need poor. Look at the AFL. At the time Georgia was president, that was going to feed them every day. The AFL was healthy. But now AFL, nobody can say,
It's not only dry.
They're not healthy. They're grieving. When they talk about missing when President Baka took power today, no investigation. The AFL got missing from that area.
Oh God.
And the family crowd nothing for RA because I never supporting George here. Anybody in the area you expect a feeling will go after you.
Okay. All right.
They'll go after you, how lying to you, no, you're happy.
Thank you, man.
Somebody shot that said, say something in Paris. Then somebody got missing today. What now?
Thank you, Maruf.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. We have to go. We don't have time now. Let's squeeze this one in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please. Yeah, 1 minute.
It is show said law, man. I call it for years ago. But I don't think we even want in the country because for the fact that the poor team when the first Helen regime they said they wanted people with wire certificate. Then from there, then you will know. If you don't want anything, you will always speak that kind of way. You will do all kind of things against that thing. Okay. The army, you will talk about 6,000 or 600,000. You know, every million.
Okay.
Then we want to get army in the country. We want to get army in the country. You just want to be honorable that our country for people to be who are looking for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God. Somebody. So, you know, every government, anybody that comes to power, they always do their own thing. Even when Joshua came to power, we saw that he was renovating all of his houses that he had, even constructing new ones too as well. And that was Liberian poor money. So nobody will say, oh, it was Joshua's money. So if this country, when you come to power, once you are in a particular position, you have control over everything. So we're gonna say this. It's not strange to Liberians. So when you are no longer in power, definitely you will see everything that will be happening. You'll see it wrong, even when you are there.
Liberia is like.
And when you get there, you will not see these wrongs. So
Alex, Liberia is like check-up ball.
Yeah.
When you're watching somebody playing, you can see all the who sit on the ball. It becomes
of
different.
Course. So the same thing that happening. Those are in power. They were saying the same thing that those are in power saying it today. So it is that just the irony of this whole thing. So my own boy Robert Yegezi Pei is following us from India. He's currently in India, and he said people should not speak openly without proof. Robert, we are already out of time, so we're going to be here tomorrow morning. So anytime, just follow the page. You'll see the numbers there screening, but also tag it later on. Tomorrow won't come to Bible. Thank you so much for monitoring us on Facebook. Have a wonderful time. Thanks to those of you who put through our course. Many thanks to those of you who tried calling but did not go through. We're going to be here tomorrow morning for another edition of the program The Blaze. My name is Alexander Zesko. Day breaks different in Liberia. Anything is possible. Stephen Tadu was here. Bye-bye.